Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Wan Abdullah Hafiz bin Wan Muhammad Hilmi from Sekolah Menengah Agama Sultan Zainal Abidin Ladang. I'm 15 years old and my favorite hobby is reading English books. Today, I would like to present a book that interests me the most titled Moonbound, Apollo 11 and the Dream of Spaceflight by Jonathan Fetterworm, who is an author and illustrator, with a foreword from Michael Collins. What interests me the most about this book is instead of the regular boring history books, this book is a graphic history book, meaning it's full of illustrations that made me very interested in reading the book. This book covered space flights and technologies in many eras, such as the ancient discoveries of ancient Babylonians, the Renaissance era figures like Galileo and his mind-blowing discoveries, and and during World War II, the rocket engineers such as Dr. von Braun, which is a German engineer who helped in creating the first ever rocket-powered missile for Germany called the Assembly 4, or more commonly known as the V2 rocket, eventually becoming a US citizen after the war and helped NASA in creating the Saturn V rocket. On the Soviet side, this book covered Sergei Korolev, which is an aspiring young Soviet engineer who designed rocket-powered aircrafts eventually, but he got jailed during the Soviet Great Purge, but got released and helped the Soviets in creating the first ever satellite called Sputnik. Finally, this book covered the Cold War era, more specifically during the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, and also their interesting technologies and projects such as the Soviet Sputnik satellites, which I've talked about earlier, the American Project Mercury and Project Gemini, and the star of the show, the Apollo programs, more specifically the Apollo 11, which in 1969, two astronauts named Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first ever humans to land on the moon, making history. Another interesting fact is this book didn't just tell the moon landings. It also tells behind the stories of those programs, such as the rocket engineers who helped in creating the Saturn V rockets that brings the Apollo astronauts to the moon. Secondly, the scientists who helped in creating the perfect rocket fuel to be used on the F1 engines. And finally, the mission controllers who helped the astronauts make the flight and landings go very smoothly without any interruptions. This book inspires me to chase my dreams in becoming an aerospace engineer and eventually a pilot. That's all from me. Thank you for listening and wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.